It's that time of year again, and in today's short video we're inviting you to look back at the highlights of 2022 here at Petrolhead Classics. Please make sure to stick around until the end, as among many other things you will see a unique collection of Porsche 993 and a time-warped Mercedes R107 finding new homes. Me meeting with one of my favorite classic car personalities, and us learning to see double and even triple when dealing with a fantastic collection of early Volkswagen. As a small boutique dealer in collectors' cars, we're all about making dreams come true. It's a fantastic privilege to work with the dream cars of my childhood, so a big thank you to our clients for entrusting us with your pride and joy. Also thank you to our viewers and followers. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, as we have many more interesting cars and stories coming up in 2023. Do you know that feeling when something seems to be almost too good to be true? That's exactly what happened to me when I was asked to sell not one, not two, but 3 Porsche 993 Turbo S, one of the rarest air-cooled 911, and a very special 993 Turbo. It's difficult to describe the feeling when we opened the garage doors for the first time to see the vehicles in the metal. We're honored to have facilitated the sale of these amazing automobiles. 3 of the cars were actually sold new in the United States, and they've now returned home across the pond from a small town in northern Sweden to warm and sunny Florida. Now, a potential buyer of cars of this magnitude will know exactly what he or she wants and be highly knowledgeable. So how do you give them the confidence when they're thousands of miles away from the cars? Well, what we did was to organize an expert appraisal. The leading Swedish specialist in air-cooled Porsche inspected the cars and issued a report. In addition to that, we also organized the transport and were present at the collection of the cars. Were we sad to see them go? Yes, most definitely. But then again, we're in contact with the new caretaker in Florida, and we know that we found a very good new home for these Porsche. Then there's that Mercedes R107. Factory original paint, 34,000 kilometers, full service history, the best possible color combination. What's not to like about it? Not much. And this fantastic car has now moved from Hungary to a collection in Belgium. One of the best things about our classic car hobby are fairs and exhibitions. And one of my favorites is Auto e Moto d'Epoca in Padua in Italy. There were thousands of fantastic cars to watch this year, but the highlight for me was to bump into Donald Osborne. He's one of my favorite classic car personalities. I really enjoy his videos from the Audrain Motor Museum in Newport, and I really recommend watching Mansion and Motor Cars, where he hangs out with another one of my favorite car guys, Jay Leno. Perfect bridge to our next car, because Jay often talks about automotive royalty, and we now have in our portfolio a fantastic Rolls-Royce Corniche Cabriolet, which is just that. Then I mentioned seeing double and triple. Well, we have 2 fantastic early low-light Karmann-Ghia and 3 split window Beetles that we're now offering for sale. I'll put a link to the videos down below. A New Year's resolution is to spend more time with my own cars. I have a fantastic 1960 Morris Minor, which was bought by my mother's aunt when it was only 3 months old. I finally had the carburetor rebuilt and had the motor properly tuned and set up, and it's now a joy to drive. Then there's also my 1968 MGB Tourer, and what I can really recommend, if you have a 4-legged friend, bring him along on your tours. Body fits perfectly into the footwell of the MG and is protected against the elements even on a hot summer day. It's a perfect companion for a ride to the countryside. Thank you for being a part of our journey in 2022. We have plenty of new stuff coming up in 2023. We're going to start with a fantastic Jaguar XJC. Its engine has been converted to E-Type specification. We also have a 1954 Corvette C1, fresh out of nut and bolt restoration. So do stay tuned. Thank you so much again. From all of us to all of you, a very Merry Christmas.